Hey friends, how y'all doing? Okay, let's talk. Let's have a little discuss. Pour the tea if you will.
The tea is exceptionally good today.
So in September, I made this video as a complete joke, but I accidentally got the attention of my lovely Pashtun brothers and sisters, and this video went viral on TikTok.
My family's all like, Sahar, stop Partug se sho. And I'm like, yara khuda kho passion de passion.
This resulted in assault threats, people telling me to take my clothes off, and sexual harassment that really disturbed me.
Not today, Satan.
I had to turn off the comments because it was starting to mess with my mental health, but people somehow found me on Facebook or Instagram and still managed to get their message across, or their pictures, if you know what I mean. Ugh.
So I'm just trying to stay calm.
Just from that one stupid video, I went from having 40 followers to having 6,900 followers in the span of just a couple of days.
I only have 40 followers on TikTok, so...
Before it got so toxic, I was making such educational and like amazing and like inspiring content like this.
Hello guys, this is my akhiri video. I am no coming in the TikTok. Ibritim you galat comments. I am in the majboor. This is no good.
At this point, having a presence on the internet and being public about my personal life, it was really starting to get draining for me. Just the negative comments from people every single day at telling me I look like a drag queen.
A drag queen?
Or telling me that I'm a whore.
And I want to thank my haters too because...
It really started to get to me. Especially because I had my final exams for med school and I kind of have a history of failing, so peak anxiety was kicking in. I made a video about not using my phone before, but the reason I wasn't using a phone was because I was in a wheelchair and I was super depressed. But the concept is still pretty similar to this video, but do not go back and watch that video. It is absolute filth quality that I don't know why I've left on the internet.
She had the nerve to wear those ugly ass shoes. I give that to her.
Endlessly numbing myself from reality by scrolling through social media daily got really tiring. Like the way you can just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through TikTok and it just never ends.
And scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and the content literally never ends.
And don't even get me started on these ridiculous TikTok trends that you guys are doing these days. I mean, they're like 10 years old kids doing these things. When I was 10, we didn't even have smartphones, bro.
A study reports that at age 13, 53% of American girls are unhappy with their bodies. This rose to 78% by the time girls reach 17. You are actually in control of how beautiful versus ugly you feel. Before you tell me, no, only genetics can determine that, and maybe plastic surgery. You have actually fallen into the trap of a victimized perception of your self-worth. And to truly understand how this perception was formed in the first place, let's take a look at toxic trends. When we talk about toxic trends, how can we not mention TikTok, especially for a younger demographic still solidifying their self-perception? There are trends like seeing how symmetrical versus asymmetrical your face is through the inverted filter, and the winners get bragging rights, whereas the others who failed this dumb standard feel disappointed to the point that they cry.
I mean, I honestly feel bad for anyone who's younger than Gen Z. Like, all you've ever seen in your life is technology and media. Do you even know what outdoors smell like?
I must be carried.
Stephanie Lang is this amazing YouTuber. She makes all these videos kind of exposing influencers and how much they Photoshop their pictures.
We have been told since the dawn of time that in order to fit in and be accepted and be considered beautiful, we have to look a certain way. Enter the beauty standard. As a collective, we as women are kind of constantly striving to meet this unrealistic expectation of what we are supposed to look like. And then we wonder why the majority of us feel down about ourselves, or diet until we're starving, or tweak our faces with fillers and Botox, or spend money that we don't have on super expensive makeup and skincare products that promise to change the way we look. I feel bad for us. If you look at any of the women that we as a society have placed up on a pedestal, such as influencers or celebrities, you'll see that they go to great efforts to disguise the fact that they are also human beings with cellulite and weight gain and body hair and imperfect skin, because they know that if we realize that they aren't perfect and that they don't naturally meet these beauty standards either, that we won't idolize them anymore.
So these influencers who are kind of faking their way to the top just make us feel bad, and it's all about capitalism, but that's a different video. Let's not talk about that now.
I do not want to comment.
Why? I've noticed that Pakistani girls cannot even post a picture without a filter, and I'm totally guilty of that too. Like, every single selfie that I post is extremely filtered, and if I even look at my natural face without a filter at all, I feel extremely ugly, but that's just me looking like a human being. I finally decided this winter that it was time to do something, and the answer was not completely letting go of my phone, because as a lot of you guys know, our phones are really important for our studying. Like, when I was studying for ophthalmology, I typed in the disease hyphema that I was looking for, and I found everything that I needed to know from that WhatsApp search bar. But no, Henny. The answer was a little bit simpler than that, aka I turned off my notifications.
What?
What song are you listening to?
Actually, just nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, I didn't want anyone to talk to me.
By putting all of my social media on silent, I realized that I'm not just endlessly scrolling through dumb crap and looking at other people's fake lives and comparing myself to them and getting insecure, thinking that I'm not living the way that other people are living and I need to do more. I found myself going outside more, which is scientifically proven to increase endorphin release. I also found myself doing even more physical activity because I wasn't just lying around like a fat seal on a beach. Just in those couple of weeks, not getting notifications reduced my anxiety by a lot. I found myself being there in the present so much more, and I even had time to read books for leisure. Like, it's so nice to not have to read about bilateral ethmoidal polyps and actually read something nice. By the way, I have been reading The Beautiful and Damned by Scott Fitzgerald, and oof, the drama, love it. My mental health significantly improved, and I was even able to study better. Recently, YouTube got rid of showing the dislikes on a video, and let me tell you, that made me happy. I even got to hide my like count on Instagram posts now, so it's really nice to see the world catering to us very sensitive people. Thank you, world.
What's wrong with you guys? My diamond earring came off in the ocean. My diamond earring's gone. And there's people that are dying.
Anyways, guys, just put down your phone, smell the fresh air outside, just be grateful for the things that you have, be grateful that you were alive, and especially be grateful that you have a device that you were able to even watch this video on. You will start to see the beautiful things in life that may be minor. That annoying rooster that wakes me up in the morning all of a sudden brings me joy that, okay, I'm alive for another day, rather than me wanting to turn it into a karai. Let me know how this works out for you guys. Thanks for watching and best of luck in the new year. I hope you guys had a great Christmas and New Year's, and wishing you guys all the best, especially medical students. Wishing you guys, praying for you guys. We are all in it together. Not just medical students, but anyone who has finals right now. Good luck.